Briaakins, welcome back to my channel. So today we're starting off with skincare first. I'm using my Monat Be Balanced system for combination skin. After moisturizer, I'm going in with my Monat eye cream and I'm just tapping that into my skin underneath the eye. The link will be in the description box down below if you're interested in using any of these products. I like to do my skincare routine before doing a full face of makeup because I feel like it adds to the overall finished look. I use my Monat Be Balanced system every morning when I wake up and at night before I go to bed. So I really love these products for my skin and I love using them as a foundation before I go in with makeup. This is the eye look that we're going for today. Very cute. It's like a brown smoky halo eye with a pop of gold and these fluttery beautiful lashes. The eye that we're working on is already prepped and primed, so we're ready to go. Now I'm using the Smashbox eyeshadow palette. It's all mattes and neutral colors. I'm going in with these 3 brown shadows here. And we're going to pack those on the corner, the outer corner and the inner corner of my eye with the flat brush. I like to pack these colors on first so I can get the most pigment out of them and then just blend it out and repack if I need to. Next, I'm going in with the BriBeautie Warm Shadow Palette and I'm taking that middle gold shade and packing that onto the center of my lid. I think a key trick to making your eyeshadow pop is bringing your lid colors a little higher, like past your crease or into your crease, so you can really see them when your eyes are open. So here I'm just taking that gold shimmer color from the BriBeautie palette and I'm taking that up higher past my crease. Now I'm working on the inner corner of my eye and packing those brown colors even more to work on the halo eye effect and bringing it into my crease so I can connect the inner corner and the outer corner together. And I'm using this smaller blending brush to blend those two sides together. Now I wanted a brown that was a little warmer, so I'm going in with this color Truffled from the Semi-Sweet Too Faced palette, and I'm going in with the crease and also going over those inner corner and outer corner browns just to warm it up a little bit and also give it a little more depth and dimension using different shades of browns. Now this is the Beautiful in Barcelona palette by BH Cosmetics. I absolutely love this palette. The shadows are amazing. But I'm going in with the color Carnation. It's like a warm burnt orange color and I'm just using that as a transition shade to blend all the colors together. Next, I'm going in with the orange color from the BriBeautie palette and Peanut Butter from the Semi-Sweet palette. It's another orangey shade, not as dark or burnt as the Carnation from the BH Cosmetics, but a little lighter, so I'm going up even higher in the crease with that shadow. I wanted these shimmers to pop, so I went in with Getaway from the BH Cosmetics Beautiful in Barcelona palette and just took that in my inner corner as well as over top the gold shimmer on my lid just to make it pop a little more. My favorite lashes are Style 14 by China Doll Hair, but I wore these lashes to the ground, honey, and the left one was just, it was just done for. So I had to pull out these other Kiss lashes, and I love them. They're very similar. They're not the same thing, but they're very, very similar. You can barely tell that I have two different lashes on, so these were perfect. I got them from a random beauty supply store, so I'm not exactly sure what brand they were. I think they were Kiss, but they're in the style Audacious. After lashes, I prime my face with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Absolutely love it. I put extra on my nose for the masks and my allergies. That always wears off. But then I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation and the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. I'm not sure the exact name, but it'll be in the description box. And I'm just blending the two together with this beauty blender. It's not by the Beauty Blender brand, but it's a blender from somewhere. It was a gift, and I'm just using it. Now I'm just going in with a little extra product for the areas that I think need a little more coverage, and I'm just gonna blend that out. Next, I'm going in with this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm using that as a base for my highlight under my eyes, on my chin, my nose, and the middle of my forehead. And then I'm going to go over it with the Hourglass Concealer in Flax, I think the shade is called, and that's a little brighter, and I use that to highlight even more. I like using two different concealers because one gets the coverage that I need and the other one usually gets the color that I need, the light brightness that I like to add to my face. When I'm using my highlight shade, I don't like to use as much product because I don't want it to get too cakey and have too much under my eye, because usually that causes creasing and it just doesn't look the best. So I try to go in lightly with the product and let it sit so it can thicken up a little, and then I blend it out. And while that highlight shade is sitting, I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze. I think the color's wiped off, but I think that's what it is. And I'm just going to cream contour. And I'm using this Real Techniques brush just to blend it out. This Hourglass concealer is perfect. The shade is perfect. It blends out smoothly. It looks great on my skin. So after I blend out the concealer, I'm going in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder in Honey and this kind of fluffy brush. It's not too packed in. And then I'm just going to set that concealer everywhere. And then I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder and my Real Techniques foundation brush, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face. Next, we're going to focus on our cheeks and adding color to our skin. I'm going in with this Bare Minerals Matte Foundation, and I'm setting my cheeks as well as warming them up for bronzer. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Loose Powder, and I think the shade 35, and I'm going in on my cheeks to blend all the powders together. And then I'm going in with Sephora Mykonos Bronzer, my favorite bronzer ever, and I'm just bronzing everywhere. I love the color that this bronzer gives me, the glow. It's so nice. It's a little too dark, but also perfect, especially since it's summer and I'm getting tan. So it's definitely one of my faves. And after bronzing, we're going to work on contour. I'm taking this Real Settings brush that I use for my cream contour and going in with my Kat Von D contour palette and just carving out my cheeks. Face check. Next, I'm just contouring my nose with the Kat Von D contour palette as well as the bronzer Mykonos. I really wanted my nose to be snatched, so I'm going in with the banana yellow color from the Kat Von D palette and packing that onto the center of my nose to bring out the highlight so the contour could be a little more harsher, but in a good way. Y'all, I was really talking my shit right here, so I'm sorry if it's distracting, but let's just focus on the makeup. And we are looking so damn fine, and we're not even done yet. The eyes are not fully finished, and neither is the face. But I just had to give a little slow-mo moment just so you can see the beautiful magic. To finish off the face, we're going in with blush. This is a Studio Makeup blush that I've had for a while now, but it looks good on my skin. It doesn't usually last, but it doesn't hurt to reapply. So I'm just going in with it above the bronzer line, kind of on my cheekbones and across my nose because I love that sun-kissed look that putting blush on your nose does. Very cute. In here, I'm just using the translucent powder to blend all the powders together that are on my face and also reset. I'm filming this kind of early in the day, so I want to make sure that my makeup lasts. So I just use a lot of powder to make sure everything is set and staying in place. Since I used a lot of powder today, I'm going in with setting spray and making sure I set my face twice. I'm using the NYX Dewy Setting Spray. I love that, especially when I use a lot of powders because it brings the dewiness in so it doesn't look too cakey. Now that the face and hair is done, we're going in to finish the eye look. I'm just using a brown liner in my waterline and taking those 3 brown shades that I used earlier to pack on the lid to blend out the liner, and then I'm going in with the orange shade to blend out the darker colors so it all blends together and flows. Working on the lower lash line can be annoying because the shadows get into your eye, so it kind of sucks, but excuse what faces I'm making. The face and eyes are all done, so now we're moving on to the lips. I'm going in with Chestnut by MAC. And then BFF3 by ColourPop. And then I'm going in with a Milani matte lipstick thing. I'm not sure what it is. It'll be in the description box, maybe. And I'm just putting that in the center of my lips, blending that together, and then going back in with the MAC liner and just darkening the corners so it can be blended and flow, kind of like an ombre lip. After finishing my lips, I felt like something was missing and I thought to add some highlight. So we're going in with Becca Champagne Pop and putting that on my cheeks, my nose, and my lip. And this is how the final look came out. I loved it. I had a great night this night, and tag me if you recreate this look. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and give me a thumbs up. I love you, my Briaakins.